Hey there! The Taurus full moon on October 31st is a blue moon. That's because it's the second full moon in this month of October. And it's also the end of a karmic cycle, perhaps for some of us, a very long karmic cycle. Now, the sun enters Scorpio on October 22nd. Scorpio rules power, how we use our power, how we own our power, or how we may give our power away. Scorpio also rules emotional truth. When the sun is in Scorpio, we dive deep and we are in an energy that's what I call investigative. Time to investigate things. And it brings to light what's been hidden. Now, we have Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. He's going to back into Libra on October 27th. Mars, which is the traditional ruler of Scorpio, before we discovered Pluto, is also retrograde. So we have this energy about going deep into the subject matter, whatever the subject matter may be. It will be unique for each one of us in what we're experiencing, but collectively, we could find that this is a time where secrets are revealed, or over the next few weeks, there could be some shocking revelations and truth that's being brought to light. And it may be, because Scorpio rules power, it could have to do with politicians, celebrities, leaders of corporations and organizations. So it's a very interesting time that we're in here, and exciting at times, scary at times. I think a lot of it has to do with the energy that is pulling us all onto a new path. So we're ending a karmic cycle and we're being nudged or pushed in a new direction. Now, what I find also very interesting here as we end the month of October here with this final full moon, the moon is coupled with Uranus. Now, Uranus is the great liberator. And it's exactly coupled the moon in Taurus opposing the sun in Scorpio. So Uranus is surprise. It can be shocking. It can create chaos. And it is an energy that, when you get to the bottom of it, Scorpio, is about liberation. Liberating us from the past. Liberating us from what's no longer part of our new future. We're ending a karmic cycle. We're beginning a new cycle. Full moons bring things to completions. And with Uranus involved, it's like Uranus is having the final say here in October. And it's an energy that is awakening us. It's an energy that it's like drinking a lot of coffee, where you can feel overstimulated by the news or events or what's happening. So be aware of the emotional ups and downs that we can be experiencing, as well as your life can feel too busy with too many plans, too many requests, too many obligations. Your power is in the moment. That's all we have, is this moment right here. And when you own that and recognize that, okay, my power is here and now. So I'm not going to focus on the future. I'm going to focus on my now, because this is where my power is. And when you do that, you feel better. And you're able to navigate the curveballs that Uranus can be sending your way, and that way you're feeling strong and more empowered rather than, run over by the energy. So with the Taurus full moon, there can be a culmination of what's changing in your life, With the moon in Taurus coupled with the god of chaos, Uranus, and opposing the sun in Scorpio, Uranus wants to liberate you from the past. Uranus wants to inject new life into you and whatever you're doing. Now, with the moon in Taurus, there's a tendency to hold on or even to revert back into old patterns of behavior or habits that really don't empower you. So, and they won't give you the answers you need to solve the problems that may be coming up at this time. Because one thing is for sure, the winds of change are blowing and change is on the menu. So we want to be, okay, I know change is on the menu. I know I need to change. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to flow with it. And when we move into uncharted territory, it is uncomfortable because we haven't been there before. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is all so new. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's uncomfortable. But it's not always going to feel that way. So it's not like everything in your life is going to change. The universe wants us to evolve and grow and expand. The whole reason we're here is to have more, be more, know more. Creator wants you abundant and prosperous and healthy, contrary to appearances, contrary to what is happening in the world. And that's where the power of the mind, the mental muscle, I call it the mental muscle, that's where the real work is when we keep the faith, stay strong in our faith that things are going to work out. We may not know how it's all going to work out, but we know it's going to work out. And when you keep that faith and you do what you can do, which is what's in your own personal power, we have no control over what others do. Therefore, we're not responsible for what others do. We have no control over organizations and so on. Our power is in how we take care of ourselves, how we show up every day, do our best, let go of the rest. And when we do that, we're keeping the faith. And that's what's really important right now, because with Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde, things aren't always as they seem. Things are not always what we're being told or what we're hearing. And that's where we have to go with our inner being, our inner power, our inner strength, our own gut instincts, and trust that. And the good news is Mercury is going direct on the 3rd of November. Yay! I want to make like a touchdown for us every time the planets shift in a very positive way. And then Mars is going direct on November 13th. And that's good news too, because I've been like so tired from this Mars retrograde. And, you know, Mars is the planet of energy, action, desire, drive. And having him retrograde for 8 weeks is just exhausting. And so we only have a few more weeks of this, and then he's going to go direct in November. And this is going to give you a powerful surge of energy. And then you're going to feel better. You're going to feel more can do. I can get this done. I feel strong. And that's really good news. So we've already finished the Aries full moon. We've been through the Libra new moon with the Mars opposition. And now here with the Taurus full moon, Uranus is saying, hey, you know, let go of what's no longer who you are. Let go of the old patterns and habits that really don't serve you now. Be open to change. Be open to trying new things and go with the flow. Move forward on your new path, even though, you know, the unfamiliar feels scary at times, but exciting. It's not all going to be unfamiliar. And allow for this liberation. Allow for this new direction that wants to come in your life. because you will have sudden breakthroughs and your efforts going to pay off big time in here. Like, I see a reward coming for everyone as these planets move forward. Hours later, the moon is going to form a trine, positive energy flow, with Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto in Capricorn. The sun, as it moves forward, is going to be sextile, opportunity, ease, where things come your way effortlessly. You just have to show up, do the work, and things fall into place. So the energy is improving as we move forward in November, and that's good news. So with Uranus, it's about emotional freedom. And we want freedom so that we can co-create with Spirit. So if the truth is, Creator wants us abundant, Creator wants us healthy, Creator wants us happy, then we need to be going to Creator for what it is we want, which is through meditation and listening, staying positive, keeping the faith. And when we do that, the rewards come, because the energy is going to shift and it's going to get easier and it's going to get more harmonious as we finish out 2020 and go into the new year. Now, another thing that I find really interesting here is at this Taurus full moon with Uranus so powerful, it's 12 days before the final Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. Now, the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction's been going on, and the first one was in April, and the second one was in June, and now we're having the final one here in November. And it's going to be coupled with Jupiter, Pluto, and Pallas Athena, the asteroid Pallas Athena, the goddess of truth. So I think our reality could change dramatically over the next few weeks. So there's going to be some surprising news that could change, literally change our reality, which is very exciting, I think. And our job is to just flow with it. And maybe, for some of you, because so many of you are so dialed in and so tuned in to your mighty I am presence and higher self and doing your own spiritual work and listening, and you might be sitting there going, I knew that was really going on. So I think it's very interesting what's about to happen with all of us and this new reality that's coming in. So, for each one of us, we're like the phoenix rising from the ashes of the past. And that's good news, because as Mercury moves direct, more truth is going to come out, more revelations, and then Mars moves direct. That is so exciting. And if you have been feeling tired or you've been having a hard time sleeping, that's going to change, because you're going to feel this new surge of energy coming in for you, and you're going to be feeling it's time to take action. It's time to move things forward. And you could be experiencing like a lot of new ideas and opportunities coming in for you to network with other people, team up with other people. Yes, we have to use the internet to connect with each other. That's okay, because we can use the technology to stay connected to each other, continue to support each other, be there for each other, and team up with each other with new ideas, new innovations. And that could be another thing that comes out here at this time, because Uranus is involved and Uranus rules technology. There could be new technology that comes out or is revealed, like say the government had it all along, and now they're going to share it with us, that could improve our lives dramatically. So I'm getting that there's really good news coming in here for all of us that is going to improve our lives dramatically. And we're ready for it, because this has been a really hard year and challenging year. We're at the end of this, though. Jupiter is going to move past Saturn and Pluto. Saturn is already separating from Pluto, and Jupiter and Saturn, in a few weeks from now, are going to march right into Aquarius. And that is a complete shift of energy. And here in November, coming up here in November, the Scorpio New Moon has no challenging aspects. So it's going to be an awesome new moon for everyone, bringing new beginnings. Yes, more completions, because Scorpio, rules the eighth house that has to do with finishing up things. But it's also a new moon, and it's in harmony with Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, and Neptune, which is a spiritual awakening and hard work that's being paid off. So it's like the reward is coming for you. And then we have the Gemini partial eclipse, which is going to be like a party because Gemini is a party sign, and it's a full moon, and it's a party sign. And then we have the partial Sagittarius eclipse coming up, which is also a new beginning and easier in the mutable signs, the party signs, Gemini and Sagittarius. So I see this big shift coming here. And it does get easier. Venus here in October, Mercury retrograde in my mouth. Venus is trining Jupiter on October 19th. She's trining Pluto on October 21st. She's trining Saturn on the 24th. Then she goes home to Libra on the 27th. And that's good news. So that's an easier energy to work with than what we've been dealing with these past few months or this entire year. Now, Venus is the ruler of the Taurus full moon because Venus rules Libra and she rules Taurus. And she's all by herself here at the full moon. So remember, if you're feeling alone, the word alone means all one. We are all one. We are connected through our heart to the one source. So we're all in this together. And remember that. If you're feeling isolated because of the COVID, get on the computer, get on the phone, and talk to others. Message back here. Connect with us, because we're all in this together. And this can be a time of healing, because Venus at 4 degrees Libra is opposing Chiron at 5 degrees Aries. So this can be a time of healing for all of us. Finishing up here in October, going in to November. It's a time to rest, recharge your batteries, let go of what's not working, release this karmic cycle with love and light, back to source, it can go, and be ready for the new. Be ready for where the universe is directing you on your new path, or what's changing for you, what you're ready for. For some people, you may be moving. It's really interesting with a moon coupled with Uranus, because the moon rules our emotions, it rules home, it rules the collective consciousness. And when it's coupled with Uranus and in direct opposition to the sun, it can be, at a short notice where you just decide to pack up and move, or it's time to move out of a situation, time to move out of a way of thinking, time to, move out of a relationship. If something is completing, something new is beginning. And we want to allow for the new to come in and take us in this new direction. And as we go with the flow, we find that the solutions come. So the solutions are going to come from trying new things, not from doing it the old way. If you try to do it the old way, Uranus is going to kick you out, or is just going to show you that doesn't work for you anymore. It's about new thinking, new ideas, new innovations, thinking outside of the box, and being open to the new, being open to the new trying to come into your life. Or with Uranus like this, it just charges in. Hang loose, go with the flow. The next moon will be the Scorpio New Moon. It has no challenging aspects. The energy improves dramatically as we turn the corner here in October and early November, and it just gets better and better and better as we move forward into the end of this year and the new year. So go with the flow and be open to this new direction, this new path that you're on. Your effort will pay off. Your hard work is going to pay off. And you're going to get the support and structure that you need in this new life, new path, new direction that you're being encouraged to embrace. So thank you for liking and sharing my videos. You are rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. I will be back with the Scorpio New Moon. It's a fantastic new moon. I'm so excited.